Welcome to your Monday Morning Pearl. I'm Steve Keck. It's happened to me before, and it happened again. Today, I want to talk to you about a critical component of complex sales that you just have to master and stay disciplined at it. And so today's topic is simple. It's get every stakeholder in the room. Here's what happened. Had a motivated buyer under a tight deadline. We had worked through all the technical aspects of this type of complex sale, worked with multiple partners at the company, and they were all motivated to get the solution that we had designed in play. And we thought we'd talk to everyone. But then it happened. An uninvolved stakeholder swooped in like a peregrine falcon and demanded a meeting with all of us. And we sat down and had to go through the entire process all over again. On the day, we thought we were signing the paperwork. And so what was supposed to be our agreement signing turned into a complete rejustification of what we're doing. And so there's a few things stuck out to me in this meeting that I want to share with you so you can be aware of it and understand why it's so critical to have all the stakeholders in a meeting prior to this point. First thing is just because they're motivated doesn't mean they're ready to buy. Our clients are extremely motivated because they have had a bad experience with a previous contractor. And so they were really ready to dump one and move to the other. But when it comes down to it, some stakeholders saw it a little bit differently and they were not involved in the process, and now they are. Second, test your champion. Now, we've talked about champions in previous MMPs, and I suggest you go check them out. But what you need to understand is the champion may not have the influence at the broadest level that you need to understand how to influence all the stakeholders. And third, you really have to get the lay of the land ahead of time. If you're talking to a champion and a motivated potential buyer, you need to have a conversation around what does it look like for the way this company purchases something. And that will tell you who needs to be involved. But a fourth critical component showed up in the meeting. Authority does not equal understanding. This person exerted a lot of authority, but they also demonstrated that they did not understand what was going on. And while that may seem like a problem, it turned out to be an opportunity because we had to go through and actually teach a consultant what was possible with the technology they were supposed to be consulting on. We're literally reading from the technology itself, saying this is possible, while the consultant was telling us it's not. Whether a situation like this is considered a problem or an opportunity is all about perspective. And what I want you to think about in this opportunity is this: you being able to demonstrate your understanding and your capacity to see solutions beyond what the people they already trust can bring them all to a better understanding and give you the authority that you need and get them to grant you the authority that they have to give to the situation. While we didn't get this project signed today, they are now under a tighter deadline with a lot of resources focused on making sure that we're going to be able to solve this problem. And now we're going to have all the stakeholders. Granted, it would have been much easier, and this is why I'm sharing this with you, to do it beforehand and have this meeting up front. We all get excited about motivated buyers and pipelines that move super quick from lead to cash. But you know what? When it comes down to it, it still has to be done right. And so this week, I'm just sharing with you my rule that I need to remind myself of, which is get all the stakeholders in the room. So this week, think about your current Q3 pipeline and who could you get into the room now at the beginning so that you can make sure that you're closing in Q3. And as always, if you need guidance on how to develop a effective sales process into how to reach your ideal clients, reach out to us. We love helping build sales process and execution strategies for your sales team. You can find us on our website or one of our social channels.